Hi guys, deluded Gooner. Yeah, I know, no tie in this. I was looking in the mirror. I thought, I don't want to leave and go for with a tie today. I don't feel like wearing a tie. So yeah, let's get into it. Obviously, I've discussed Alexis Sanchez's options or perceived options if I was in his shoes or as a humble football fan, knowing what I know, don't know what's going on behind the scenes. So I felt to do one about Mesut Ozil in the same situation as Alexis. Let's get into it. I love Mesut Ozil. Polarized opinion since he's been here since 2013-14 season. For me, he's been brilliant. I've spoken about it, the counter attacks, the balls he plays, etc., etc. He's a lovely footballer. I've talking about systems and how we shouldn't rely on certain players. Not in the sense that he shouldn't be held accountable for his own performances. That you look at big teams, you need 11 people you know what you're going to get out of to have these mavericks in the side. But yeah, Ozil for me has been brilliant. First option, of course, I hope he stays. I mean, his family are slightly more settled than Alexis. Alexis talks about being settled, but you constantly see Mesut Ozil in Gold is Green doing things like at the kebab shop. You constantly see him out enjoying life in London. So that is a big pull for him. He is settled. There's talk of a new house and things like that. I don't know if that's true or stuff, but that could signal he's settled here. Maybe it's a holiday home, but it could signal he's settled here. Next option, so he could stay. No, let's not get on to the next option yet. So he could stay here, healthy contract. He's one of the main men here. Doesn't enjoy. I do believe Wenger does demand more of him. It's reflected in the sense that he asked him before the start of the season to score more. But I do believe that if he joins anyone else, if he goes and plays for let's say someone like Jose Mourinho, etc., etc., they're going to demand. They love him, but they're going to demand it a different way. They're going to be in his ear, demand his excellence. And someone so casual and laid back as Wenger affords, lets him, coast and get away with certain things and behave. So staying at Arsenal is a big one. Yeah, he's been great for us. Yeah, could stay here. Next, wild one. He didn't leave Madrid in the best of on the best of terms. You saw the fans were livid. Cristiano Ronaldo was livid. I think at the time he assisted Ronaldo for a lot of goals. Was livid, forced out of the club. Didn't want to leave. With the talk of, I don't know if it's true, but Isco and James and several other creative players going to leave the club. Maybe Mesut Ozil could come back. Not only that, year on his contract, could take a little, might be able to get a little bargain on him, or wait until talk to him in January. Nothing to lose in that sense. On top of that, it's Real Madrid. Always want to sign big players and the best. Why not? So that's Madrid. So we've got staying at Arsenal, Madrid. Let's go for a wild one. I don't believe this one for a second, but I've been purely on the basis that I've seen constant rumours. Fenerbahce, obviously because he's got Turkish ancestry in him. He's a Fenerbahce fan, passionate fans in Turkey. They love Ozil, even though he decided to play for Germany. Yeah, like that's as far as it can go. I don't see that one happening, but yeah, I don't know their wages and things like that, but I don't think they could afford him. And I don't think it's the right time to be going for the settlement moves. If he's going to do that, he has to do that when his career is winding down. And at 27, 28, however old he is, peak powers, no, just no. Munich. His performances are heavily criticised in Germany, especially when we play any German opposition. He's a big player. I think he got German Player of the Tournament last World Cup. He's a big player for them. Low loves him. The fans love him. He keeps getting Player of the Year. So we know how brilliant he is. So why not join the best German team there is, Bayern Munich? Creative player. They have, like I said, they have 11. They have 10 other players they can count on. Ozil's a maverick. Goes into the side, can works a magic at one of the most competitive and biggest teams in the world. So they'll be competing for major trophies and things like that. Yeah, it's in his homeland. He's constantly said the critics of England. Let's face it, English fans are not the most logical and the most don't give the most time to players. You look at how Jerome Boateng was treated here, and he's gone on to become a world class defender. There's numerous examples. People had Sane, Leroy Sane. He's a young boy. He hasn't achieved nothing in Prem as set, but people had him as a cast off, and now they've changed their mind. So we are a bit fickle. So I don't blame him for having enough of that. He can go to Germany where he gets away from that. So now we've got Germany, we've got Madrid, we've got Fenerbahce, we've got staying at Arsenal, we've got to say PSG. Numerous creative players, likes of Di Maria there already. Like I said, big can get big contract, very well paid. The highest contract Arsenal could offer him, PSG could offer him that and some change, and that could be even in fact to their reserves. PSG are caking, but yeah, he could. They're always up there for trophies. They're a bigger club than us, not in the sense of heritage and things like that, but finances, resources, and things like that. Obviously now this year's been a bit strange in the French league, but they're always 9 times out of 10 going to win the title. So it gives him money, trophies, and stuff he can't get at Arsenal. Could have Juventus. It's a wild card, I know, but passionate club, passionate fans. Bit of a creative void since Pogba and certain players left. I know they have Pjanic and things like that, but you can never have one too many world class players. Added to that, his boy Sami Khedira is there, with no doubt. No doubt they constantly talk over WhatsApp and things like that about the club. Maybe he's selling Juventus to him. I don't think that will happen, but you never know. You never know. These are the only clubs I see Ozil going. Of course, he could go somewhere else. He probably will go somewhere I haven't said. Like, hopefully the guy stays. But like in my Alexis Sanchez video, 99.9% sure he's gone, especially with the whole being injured business and only playing against non-league sides, and Jurgi Low doing Wenger a favour with the 20-minute hamstring stuff. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? Who actually knows? Hopefully he stays. I'm prepared for him to go. Like anyone. Like I said, I'm at the point in the season now where I just need something to believe in. I'm prepared to take a step back from where we are as a football club, as long as I see people that want to play for this club, have people that want to play for this club, some sense of direction, something to get behind ultimately. But I hope you guys like my vid. Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out, man.